be a great session.
It's going to be an interesting
Tier
one.
4, Season 3, Tier 3, round number 14, the penultimate round at the Belgium Grand Prix Wet Spa for qualifying. Got a co-commentator here, as usual. Sam.
Hello.
16 people, gonna be 17 soon.
Big grid for Tier 3 today, which is always brilliant. As we get underway.
Surprised no one's going out right now.
Pretty early, probably all just loading setups.
Yeah, true. Usually Darts, one of our early drivers out. We've got some action now from
Mr. Koa is actually our first driver outside the pits, although...
No, it is Dark.
Dark is
like I said,
out the garage first. And James is right behind them in the 1-2-3, right behind each other, and then the Titan is also close behind on the track. You now have a second driver.
yeah, I do. Let's go.
We've both got full teams. For me, it's the first time since I can remember, pretty much.
Which team doesn't have a second driver?
Ferrari,
AlphaTauri. Ferrari's just hit the wall.
Alpine, yeah.
Yeah, I can't tell the blues apart, so I don't know.
Yeah, there's one Alpine.
Alpine, Ferrari, and AlphaTauri.
I'll just check the race director. Yes, so 2 Red Bulls, 1 Ferrari, 2 Williams, 2 Aston, 2 Alpha, 1 AlphaTauri, 2 Haas, 2 Mercedes, 2 McLaren, and just the 1 Alpine, yeah. Those are the remaining 3 spots in Ferrari, AlphaTauri.
These guys keep it clean.
It's going to be a very competitive race, which is going to be an interesting challenge for drivers because, well, it's pouring down with rain. In game, in real life, it's actually snowing.
Yeah.
At this track. So,
right then, we have our first laps already underway now. Spa obviously being a long lap in the wet, probably around 2-minute lap time.
Mr. Koa, furthest around the track on his first flying lap. Double winner for the last 2 races.
Yep, 2 races in a row, carrying mad momentum and form into this weekend. Let's see what he can do.
Very impressive.
He's been very vocal about liking the rain, so let's see what he can do around this circuit. He jumped himself up from up to second in the standings with his 2 race wins.
Yeah. Hopefully my newly signed driver who was racing for McLaren, Mr. Bill, is up for the task of getting that place back for me, for Williams, because
so there's
Tier 3's been a bit of a shambles
right now.
Tier 3's been a bit of a shambles for us, as has pretty much every other tier, but let's ignore that.
Yeah, Mr. Koa was 5th.
Rasher has
2 race wins.
Tyres, not sure where.
At the Les Combe chicane.
Probably turn up. Oh yeah, I see.
Let's have a look.
Go on board with Mr. Koa. Just to finish the lap.
If he crashed, go to Koa.
Being through the final 2 corners. Doesn't spin on the exit like a lot of people will, I'm sure. And it's a 154.8.
The first time everyone is aiming
Can James
for.
beat
What
that?
does James do? He was invalid. Dark was
Invalidated it.
56.8. 2 seconds off.
Titan
Titan
55.9, second behind. Who's next? Zohan with a 54.6.
Fastest, and then Falconer goes even
Falcon
quicker,
even
returning
faster.
to the lead
Zaki boy,
after
what's he
a
gonna do?
long break.
He's gonna do a 54.1.
Then times are tumbling down right
Slowly
now.
closing in. Faster and faster times for each lap. That's brilliant to see from all these drivers. Just pushing each other. The four top two are separated by less than 1.5 tenths of a second, which is, of course, it's early days. It's only
Yeah.
a while left.
He's got another spinner at the on chicane.
That
And the
adds no.
Let's
Will spins at turn 1.
Yeah, so that was Zohan, I believe, on his in lap, or maybe he was on a back-to-back. So yeah,
King Mafia
goes
goes 55.4, and Mr. AW17 with 56.1. Let's see what Chris V goes fastest with a 54 dead. Let's see what Ads and Bill can do here at the end of the bank laps.
I think it's Hill, but I don't know.
I'm just gonna leave it. Bill goes fastest
And he's
with
gone
a
quickest.
50.49. This is looking good for Williams. I like this. I like to see this. This has been promising first showing from Zaki Boy and Falcon. Both new drivers to this league.
No, Falcon's been here before.
Happy?
He used to race in Tier 3 and he took a break.
Oh,
He
okay.
returned for this race weekend.
Has he got a different gamer tag, or did I just not remember it?
No, it was Falcon. I think he debuted at France.
Okay. Well, Zaki Boy's definitely on his debut race.
Yeah.
Will is on the lap right here.
Falcon. Zaki Boy goes to second. Oh my god, it's a Williams 1-2 in quali right now.
That is what you like to see. Separated by not very much. 13 thousandths of a second. Wow.
See what the lone Red Bull can do, who's starting his lap after invalidating on the last one. Will in the Alpine, getting to the bus stop chicane. And he's going
to the pits. Oh, he was on 2 minutes 5 seconds. Going through a bus stop, so that might be why. Raw Legends
Mafia boxes.
are Tier 3 champion. Going for his first lap, as he does tend to do.
Halfway,
isn't really a
halfway
qualifier, but really seems to just have crazy amounts of pace in the race, which you love to see, of course. I mean, if he's standing right here.
Wait, 1 second. Ads is quick. He do 1.5 seconds up. He goes up to 7th, but he doesn't improve.
Yeah, he was on a 56.6 before. That's why.
Okay, yeah. Carry on. My bad.
If Williams can hold this top 2 for the rest of the race, I'll be.
Oh, can you imagine? McLaren Monza style. Williams 1-2.
Is that James has gone into 5th on that lap?
Yep.
With 54.4.
Gaps are there's 10,000 between the top 2.
Real Legend has lost it through a Rouge, but has kept it on the track. Oh, like Falcon goes fastest by nearly 2/10 of a second.
53.7.
That is a very strong lap.
As Airlines goes up to 7th, and we have Jason coming to the line. Has he got his lap valid? No, he hasn't.
No, I think on the previous lap he invalidated, like at the bus stop, so he got invalidated next lap because I remember when you said that. Oh, and he's almost got a massive wobble coming out of the source hairpin. Remember some corner names on this track? Not very many.
Yeah, I remember all of them apart from the chicane at the end of sector 2 and the 2 corners at the start of sector 3. The double
Yeah.
right hand. I remember those rest. I don't even know if they have names, but I'm pretty sure they do.
I'm notoriously terrible at calling names on just about every track. So there was no hope.
Is coming in, I think. Let's see. Yeah, he is. Who is the next driver? The line will be. It will go quicker.
Wow.
53.3. How
4
about that?
tenths. He's just decimated Falcon's lap. That's very impressive for him.
On his lap, which he is just beginning now. We'll catch him in around 2 minutes time, or around 1:53 minutes time. He can match the top 3. He's improved by about a second. Find himself within the front 2 rows. Meanwhile, Will is also starting a lap. Couple Rouge has a brilliant camera, by the way. Basically on the headrest. Airline 206 pips Zohan. Go down
Spin.
to Jason, who has lost it at the final chicane.
Mafia's
and Mafia,
been disqualified. I think I know. I think he's spun into the pit lane in front of.
well, that sucks. 'Cause now that's
Yeah, he's spun into the pit lane in front of Dread Titan,
Oh,
and so got disqualified because he's blocking him from leaving. I've just realised Dark's on mediums. Not sure if the track's going to be drying out that much, mate. It's set to get wetter, so I think that's not the way. Don't think that's the plan. Mr. Koa is improving, but not by too much. Through the first sector,
end of the second
he's
sector.
not using ERS. I don't think. No, he is.
Quality
Not-
auto deploy.
Oh yeah, so it is. So, actually, I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe.
See how he gets through the well.
Well, yeah, it must be because he's used Anti. Oh yeah. It's just not much. And he's going to do a 54.2, which puts him in 5th place for now. A fastest
Not bad.
63 according to the game.
Not bad from our last 2 races race winner. Oh,
We go on
and
board
there's a
with-
Alfa Romeo around, a legend who's on the gravel. Will
Dark
up
has
to 13.
spun at a Rouge on his mediums,
has no
almost
front
gets in the way of Mr. Koa, who I believe is going for another lap here. Yeah, he is.
What I
He's
was going to
improved
say
again.
is that we haven't had too many blocking incidents, but that is partly due to Spa being such a long lap.
Yeah, it's
So-
much easier to get out of the way when the track's nearly 2 minutes long on a hot lap.
Okay, don't know what Stark is doing.
Zach has
Fred
been
Tyson
validated
starting lap.
just before. Oh.
Oh, that was a Mercedes around.
Zach's just retired. Spun
And Dark Fun.
spun at what I
Yeah.
can't remember the corner name anymore.
Who on?
Go on, that's the one. Yeah, he went wide in the corner before.
Zohan's still around at the second chicane.
All the drivers pushing to the limits on
Yeah,
this
there's
time.
Zach out on board with
Yep.
Dark, who's lost it to Drawn.
Dark's
Similar to where Giovinazzi lost it.
got no front wing and on mediums, so he's probably not enjoying himself out there. Will is still not on that. He's not using any ERS, and he's almost invalidated. Almost crashed there. I have distinct and horrible memories of that corner from Tier 1. When
Mr. Koa
I
improves yet again, but not enough to take him up. Yeah,
have horrible memories of that corner in Tier 2 in Season 1. I clipped the barrier the tyre barrier, and it just took my wheel straight off without any warning. And that was that. I don't think I've finished. I don't think I've finished the race around this circuit so far.
You can change that tomorrow.
Fingers crossed. Haven't done any practice yet, but you never know.
Titan seems to be on course for. He maintains this lap, which would bring us up to end of the lap. Let's see what he does. A bit wide through the chicane and very squirrely on exit.
Loose on the exit, but he's still going to improve, but only marginally, and it'll stay
in that third sector.
P11.
Has Jason still not been able to get a time on the board? And AW17 is starting the lap.
Bolton's going for another lap now. Bill's just starting his lap now. Yep.
As is James. So these are the final flyers we're going to be seeing in this quali session with 1 minute 30 on the clock. And James is all over the shop out of turn 1. That's not going to help him on his lap at all. And he's still not found any traction up by Rouge, and he's invalidated. So that seems to be it for James's attempts to get on the front.
He's got time. It's 2 minutes left. He's just about got enough time.
Mr. Coe has put it up to P2. We are almost at the end of his lap. He's on the front row now.
I think he'll be happy with that one.
2/10 off pole.
It's very good from him.
Right. So, who's leading the field? Falconer. And we have a spinner in the form of Will on his outlap, I believe. At Redan. Correct.
He might be letting one of them miss Mercs right there.
No, the sandwich. Now he's letting them through as we've got Crispy in the wall with no front wing.
Crispy's got no front wing. That's his qualifying over.
Done. Just make sure he stays out the way because the racing line is on the outside.
Yep.
He's
out of the way sufficiently.
And Falconer begins his
Bill
lap
is improving somehow still. He's 3.5 tenths up in the middle sector. On set to do a sub 53 seconds
and there's
race.
Another spinner. Zohan spun again, losing it on the grass.
What's Bill gonna do? He's gonna do a 52.9. What a lap!
53.
I called it.
Jason's managed a 2:08, so he's not having fun in the rain. James.
He will have time for another lap though.
Oh yeah, James. I didn't wait. Did James make it to the line? Yeah, he did. As did Jason in front of him.
Still got 20. We've still got 20 seconds left.
Adds into fourth with a 53.8. Oh wait, my time's different. That's why mine says Holly's done.
Oh right.
So that's why it is.
You still have the same thing though.
Yeah.
Just for me.
Still, and Ads has gone straight out.
For me, Airlines made it to a flag, and he's gone a 53.9, which is not a bad lap from him. But for me,
he thinks his front row safe.
Falcon's the only one. Falcon is on a lap right now, but he is up, but not by much. He's half a tenth up in the middle sector.
Is Legend done for you as well?
Yeah.
He's on the softs, which is questionable, but as proven many times, his quali has been very poor, and he's down in 16th though this time. Not usually short grid. He's still near the top 10.
Let's see how can Falcon get on the front row in this race. No, yes he can.
Yes he does.
That's decides his qualifying position then. Unless
third.
James
AW17. Unless AW17 pulls something out. No, he doesn't. He goes ninth. See what James can do. He's locked up into the final chicane. He'll get through. Can he make it to the line in time?
He does improve, but not by enough to take P7 off Crispy. So it's going to be P8 for him. Airlines is the only driver left the final
there's
driver,
Will.
and he is improving. It's 2
Will
tenths
is
up.
gonna cross the line now. What's he gonna do? He puts himself up into 12th ahead of Dark in amongst the two half cars. Zohan is gonna box after box, butchering his
Airlines is the final driver, and he is improving. So we'll see if he can challenge for that for a front
gets good
row.
traction.
He goes P4. Good session for him then. Right, that just about wraps up qualifying.
Cosmo doesn't have a front wing. He'll take the flag anyway. Everyone on their intermediates in this wet qualifying session.
We're racing for
the
Zohan
Williams.
now.
Williams of B Hill on pole position by bonking half a second. We knew he had pace anyway. And obviously that's left one very happy team principal. Let's see if he can deliver in the race as well.
I mean, his teammate isn't too far down at the end. A teammate's starting
P6.
P6, which is very happy with that.
There you have your full quali rundown. I think it's a good thing we did choose short quali because, yeah, full quali might not have gone very well.
Yeah,
there.
full quali would probably have taken a while too. Yeah, it's a massive gap behind.
So Thrasher with the early retirement, Legend no lap managed, and Mafia with the unfortunate disqualification, putting him 17th. Close between Koa and Falconer. Airline's not too far back. Top 6 within 1 second. Decent qualifying session. And we're underway for the formation lap.
We are.
17 driver grid. This is uncharted territory in Tier 3. Around Spa in the rain. Let's hope it goes well. Let's hope they keep it clean. Make it through Rouge and Radion all fine once the race begins. There's already a bit of racing going on here. Falcon has really given Hill the hurry up. Alright. Do you think the Inters will make it to that heavier wet period we are expecting?
That'll be an interesting call, actually. going to be tight, I would imagine.
Have a look, that's
Which one?
the like right-hander at the bottom before
Oh,
the
yeah.
second right-hander.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get ready.
Indeed. Exciting
Yes, you
race
can.
ahead of us.
The grid's forming us up. You can take us away on this race. Oh. Yeah, there's that. With the leaders, 17 drivers on the grid.
Five lights, and away we go. It's an even start for the leaders, but Bill gets a bit of bit squirrely. And Mr. Carr has jumped Falcon, who's not had a great start at all, down to fourth
Williams
place.
taking the right
Working
through a rouge. Falcon has gone for it before, got back past airline. They do quite up the hill. It seems to
anyone to go.
No.
All
17
survived
stayed,
a rouge for the
Will
first time
not
around.
got a front wing. So that's a shame for him in his first race.
It's unfortunate. Bill has got away cleanly and is already extending the gap to Mr. Curtis and near it to 0.8 of a second.
As Crispy gets past airlines down the inside at Ravage.
Good start from Crispy from P7 on the grid, making up for his crash in qualifying.
He seems to have good pace and as down the inside goes Zacky Boy on ad. That's a great move into
Clean move.
A lot of bravery there. Back up to P6 after he had to go off at turn 1, and Mercedes is fighting it back there wheel to wheel, and they've still kept it on track. That's clean racing from the pair of them. The Mercedes have to back out, and now James is interested around the outside of Stabler. Can he make it work? He's pushed off onto the curb, and the other Merc is interested as well. The Ferrari still within the slipstream of ad. On they go. Is the Ferrari going to go for it round the outside? No, he's getting the better of it. He knows the risk. And that has opened the door for the other Merc. Zohan's going for it round the outside. They close and the Ferrari touches that rear end. They're still side by side rubbing wheels. And Zohan has gone James around.
Not
That's
great.
a penalty.
That also looks quite lag-induced as well.
Depends on the two perspectives. No doubt James will open the ticket to that. Dark, hold up for 1 second. Dark F1 1797 is up in 2.8 on a 17 car grid.
Pretty good, considering he was on
As
he did crash into a pit lane. I think he might have just.
Oh, did he?
I mean,
Maybe.
based on where he's gone, it's possible.
Yeah, he didn't have a front wing, so maybe
Yeah.
he judged it. And then there's a change up top as Falconer has defended successfully from Crispy. And down the field, Zohan's made a mistake, so he's dropped 2 positions in the first sector.
I'm just saying, Bill's already 1.5 seconds ahead of Mr. Koa here. It's just opening the gap behind him.
Everyone keeping it clean on penalties right now.
Jason has got no front wing, so he must have gone off somewhere.
Crusher and Dread has
Zohan and
early, so they probably got caught up.
Zohan and James have crashed into each other, and
Again.
Zohan's got no. Zohan's missing a right end plate. So, but he went off track through Puon and came back on the track into James. So,
Oh, when there was a spin up, and there's Dread Titan on his crashing, because he's not liking these conditions after his first podium in the last race. Struggling to get to grip. Going dead last right now. See if he can make anything up later in the race. Oh, and Mr. Coa's matched his fastest lap, but maybe the Aston Martin's finding a groove now in the race after everyone's settled down a bit.
Yeah, Bill got a really strong start, but managed to keep that gap at about 1.3 seconds. So,
as Dart stays ahead of Legend challenging him, who had to go off at turn 1 to avoid contact.
Dark is nearly 3 seconds behind the cars in front now. So the Legend will want to make that move stick pretty quickly so he can chase after ads in front. Dark is weaving on the straight quite considerably and manages to defend the position. But he moved
Anything
more
illegal, do you think?
He moved more than once from what I could see, but
how
again,
close was Legend? Because I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Not far. Maybe about a car length behind.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not gonna put anything up individually, but I will use that evidence if Real Legend decides to open a ticket as a result. But since it didn't cause an actual collision, I don't think anything will happen.
Wait, Zaki Boy's got a George Russell helmet on. I don't know if that's supposed to be the case, but you know.
Probably not. But
oh wait, no, you can get the George Russell helmet because there's his set and available. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, nice cool.
Thing.
All right, Bills. I think Mr. Coa made a mistake on that lap because Bills just disappeared up the track. Oh,
and Crispy is past Falcon.
Got past Falcon on the exit of the bus stop chicane, getting better traction, just going clean past him.
Look at the AlphaTauri trying to push the McLaren basically to turn 1. Can he get a run off Rouge, have a go on Kevin Straight? As the Real Legend does get past on the inside of Dark, they're going side by side. And Dark up the hill, down the hill rather, before they head back up.
Real Legend
side and Dark's kept it in there. Oh, and he's had to go off and he made the move off track.
That will be. He'll have to put that position back, surely.
Oh,
Crispy's got a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. What happened there?
Dark managed to defend. I didn't see what happened to Crispy.
There might have been a collision between Falcon and Crispy because I think Crispy may have cut across the chicane and Falcon got a warning. And Falcon's
3 seconds,
Falcon was quite far back. They were right. I think they were side by side going into the chicane. So I think that's the cause of that.
We've got battles up and down the field right now. Which is
meanwhile,
very
Bill's
brilliant.
Hill's nearly 3 seconds ahead now. He's running away with this race, which of course I love to see. You maybe not so much.
Yeah, not really, but it's fine. Mr. Kerr's still in second, but that might not last very long as Crispy is gaining. And he's had to go wide at Blanchimon, so he's not gained enough. He's braked later, but he's not been able to make a move. He's pushing Mr. Coa through.
Thrasher has spun at 2-1. Doesn't look like he has any damage, but of course that's cost him a lot of time. He's now fallen to last.
Yeah, Mafia, Legend and Dark are having an absolute ding-dong battle. Legend dropped the place to Mafia, and now he's going for a double move down the inside of turn 1 on the hamster.
He's not going to make it stick. He doesn't get the exit he wanted. Oh yes, he passed Dark. So he's finally made that move, but he's lost a lot of time to the cars ahead. He's now.
Oh, and they both made contact off Radion, and they're both around, and Dark has. Mafia's crashed into Dark, and Mafia's out, and James has just made it through without contact. Is that safety car? Yes, it is. Mafia is in a very dangerous location.
Safety car is out now.
Legend on
Unsurprising. That was carnage there.
So what? Oh, and Jason's out.
Jason's-
He's spinned it in a straight line.
I think
he crashed into the back of
Titan.
Titan.
It was slow, I assume he's slowed down to Delta.
Matt Delta, yeah. So he might, if he opens the ticket, he'll be able to get that removed. Possibly.
Yeah. Depends on the circumstances, though.
Yeah. So we'll see about that. But I think what happened was Legend was clear of Dark, and then Dark sent it back up the inside of Eau Rouge, having cut the corner.
Yeah.
Radion.
And then
cut the top of the hill and made contact with the Alfa Romeo, and Mafia had nowhere to go and crashed into the Alfa Romeo.
Going to go straight to stewards, I imagine, because that was a very rash move from Dark.
Now, I don't think anyone will box because.
And ultimately, it probably affected Dark.
I say that. Hills in, Toes in. Crispy stays out for track position. Falcon's in. Airline stays out. Saki boys in. Williams double stack. Can you oversee that and tell me how that goes? Ads is in.
He's far enough down in the pit lane that it shouldn't be too much of a problem, but.
And Legend is in, of course, because he might have damage. Dark's in as well.
That was a clean double stop from Williams. Wow, that was perfect. Literally.
No delays for.
No delays whatsoever.
Saki.
That was perfect. Wow. Well done, Williams. Love to see it.
Those who had the early pit stops back in as well.
This will mean that all of those who have just pitted will now be able to go to the wet period on those tyres, or even go to the end if they don't want to. If there's no
go for it.
Well, we'll see. Because one thing we haven't talked about in this race is the weather's set to change to heavy rain later on in the race, to provide a bit of the new challenge for the drivers right at the end. See if it'll make or break the race for a driver. So far, yeah. Again, Bill's been a clear favourite for me. It's just nearly 3 seconds ahead of Mr. Kerr before the safety car came out, and he's now up in P3 on a fresh set of tyres. But Mr. Kerr is right behind him now. Mr. AW17 in P5, having not made a pit stop. This is a pretty good performance for him, considering where he started. Up 4 positions. Crispy up 6 positions from starting P7, but of course he hasn't pitted and he has that penalty already. That 5-second penalty for cutting the chicane, which he might get removed, but we'll have to see. But Real Legends also made up a load of progress from second last on the grid, of course. But of course he had that incident with Dark, which put him behind. But I think now he can just do a mental reset and just get back into the rhythm of this race on the restart of the race. Safety car restart. Restart
in now?
Won't be on the next lap. No. Because Thrasher's too far behind.
Oh, look who's returned.
Who's returned?
Russian lad.
Oh. Interesting. It's a name we haven't seen in a while. Was it the start of this season?
What?
Was it the start of this season that he raced?
That he left? No, he raced in season 1 and 2.
Oh, is it season 2 of Tier 3? I can't remember. Legend's got a 5-second penalty with Dark. Not sure what happened there. Probably get removed.
Those two aren't having a great race. I mean, they're battling like mad, but I mean it's weird because it's the championship champion, and then the last place in the championship are going hammer and tongs this time,
Unlikely battle.
and
But
giving
who knows?
man penalties left, right, and centre.
Something's happened to Mr. AW17. After me saying
He's
that he's
dropped-
made good progress, he's dropped all the way to 12th from, I believe he was in P5? I think he was in, and he's dropped to P12 now, which is unfortunate for him.
Yeah.
But we should see the safety car come in this lap, as all drivers are bunched up together now.
Right, Crispy's back in the pack up. Got that 5-second penalty as I nearly dropped my controller.
Story W17 and Red Titan have just collided right in front of me, and I believe Giselle Thrasher crashed into him as well. So,
They're not keeping it clean on the safety
oh,
car,
what's
which is-
happened there?
actually in the-
Dark has gone right the way off. I'm not sure Abner Ellen got another penalty.
How have there been more collisions under safety cars than there have been?
I
And
couldn't
Crispy's
tell
taken the
you.
opportunity to absolutely run away. He's got a 1.5-second lead. He's done this very, very smartly. Already ahead of airlines.
The
by
gap
over
between
a
the gaps
second.
between all the cars seems to be huge, actually.
Yeah,
Over a second between most of the cars after that carnage, after this unsafety car restart.
So he's in. Dark obviously didn't have the front wing. So many tickets are gonna be open, I would presume.
Yeah, I'm
We're
not
on
sure
the
what
way
happened
again.
there, actually. Hill and Co are already starting to close on airlines in front. Only seven tenths between Hill and airlines going into the happen and such too, because I don't remember any names.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate for Dart though. He was having a great battle with Real Legend, but
I'd get 3 seconds. Legend has 15 seconds.
yeah.
Probably gonna be able to get a lot of them
Dart
removed,
has
but
gone. He took a carry on the back straight somehow.
no, he hasn't.
Yeah,
Like
that's
his-
wing.
Oh yeah, he has. Wait, has he? Yeah, he's got damage, hasn't he? No, he
Oh, he's
hasn't.
on wets.
Oh yeah. So he thought he could go early, but a bit too early, and he's around. So he's,
Zohan's also on
cost
wets
him-
actually.
he's cost his own good race.
Zohan's also on wets. I
Probably
don't
a bit
think
too early though.
way too early. He's losing loads of time. Dread Titan in front of him.
Another man who's losing loads of time is the airline to Hill in P2 as Crispy sets the pace on after the restart.
This is going to be a very interesting race between Crispy, Hill and Koa now. His Dark's not having a good time at all. Gone off again on the corner for Koa. And has not gone off, he's gone off track but not spun through P1. And it's cut the inside for good reasons.
As Ads gets another penalty, Nads is out.
Tired through the...
Yep, up Eau Rouge where we saw.
And that's another safety car.
Yeah, it's exactly where Kevin Magnussen in his Renault days lost it.
Yeah.
Right into the far right barrier.
Yeah. I'm aware of that
Radio.
crash.
but his headrest actually came off.
Yeah. The what's it called? I don't remember the device. Hands device. That's it.
Yeah.
And the headrest.
So we've got 4 out of this race. What this does do is bring Dark back into the equation. He showed some alright pace, to be honest, early on. So let's see.
It's gonna close. It's gonna close the gap between Crispy and
Let's
Airlines.
hope you guys can keep
I'm
it clean.
sure Bill was just Hill and Koa effectively lost out there because Hill was inevitably going to get past Airlines quite quickly. He was down to about 2.5 tenths when the safety car came out, but
yeah,
now they're in an awkward situation where we're just going to see that same thing happen with a load of drivers being slow and just there being a big gap between each driver, as Dark is not going to get lapped, I don't think, but close to it.
yeah. Would have absolutely shot his races out. Unless he gets collected on safety car here. Nope, so he's fine. Still.
As the safety car is pulled out in front of Crispy. And now we will wait as a few more drivers have gone into the pits. James, Real Legends, Mr. AW17 and Dread Titan will all come into the pits for fresh intermediate tyres. So GSR Thrasher, who spun quite early on in this race, is now up to P5 on track behind Zaki Boy.
Yeah.
Who's just kept consistent from his race so far, which I cannot complain about. Cannot fault that. So, Airlines and Crispy, I believe the 2 drivers who have not made a pit stop in this race so far. The only 2.
Yeah. Everyone else has made at least 1, with Thrasher, Legend, Zohan and Titan making 2, and Dark with 3. Is he back on the inters? Yes, he is.
He is.
Zohan. No, Zohan's not.
Zohan's still on the wets, yeah.
Yeah. Bold from him. He's probably going to drop to the back behind the 2 house cars on the race up.
But Dark's got a lot of catching up to do in this right now, because he's going through turn 1 and the rest of the drivers are going into sector 3 now, so he's got a lot of time to make up. He's going to get yeah.
Whoa, looked like he nearly left it. I mean, he's the fastest moving car on the track right now, so we'll just stay with him.
Yeah. Actually, I might check for any incidents in the group behind the safety car.
Good point.
Okay. Thrasher and Real Legend are both pitted. I believe they are getting rid of their 5-second penalties now. Because Legend had 10, Thrasher had 5, so they'd rather drop to the back, but still be on those tyres than
Probably fresh inters for both.
yeah. Yes, indeed it is. So that puts them both on 3 stops. Zohan has got past this every 17 again. Somehow. Not sure what's going on there.
how many more laps are we going to restart? 1, 4?
I'm not sure. He's still over a minute behind the leaders, so not sure what's going to happen.
And
He's
just
got
3 seconds.
3 seconds on the safety car, so he's now on 9 seconds of penalties. He's only one of only 2 drivers who's actually got any warning track restriction-based penalties that have been accumulated from warnings. Falcon has 3 seconds, but Dark is on 9 seconds.
Yeah, he'll be caught by the end of the lap. So it might be 1 extra lap after that.
Maybe.
Second safety car in the race. 4 retirees. So far, 13 left. Yeah,
Safety car is in this lap.
I was just thinking Dark might have been close enough for it to come in, and so the game agreed with
So
me.
Crispy's got the task of backing up the pack under short notice now, and still getting that race restart he wants.
Let's see, because I think visibility might be quite poor for a lot of these drivers, hence the chaos behind the first safety car.
As has been the case in real life too.
They keep it clean.
Crispy is going, not yet, he is going now.
Bolting, and he's not got traction, but
Left
he's
that
just
quite
found
late,
it.
but Bill's losing out to Mr. Koa.
Look at the
Bill's
swarm,
going
and Bill's gone for it!
He sent it down the inside, and he's made the move stick. Airlines is dropping back. Falcon squeezed through. That was insane. Squeezed through in the wall as Airlines collided with Koa, and he almost lost it. Was that James that he hit?
Yeah, James got damage. That was a great save by Airlines. I don't know if Koa could have done anything more.
Oh no, it wasn't. It was Zaki boy who got damaged.
Was it not Ferrari probably?
No.
I thought it was Ferrari probably.
No, it wasn't. He's missing an
wasn't.
plate. That is unfortunate. But Bill's got the restart.
Legend and Dark. Dark's got past Legend on the restart, and it's 3 wide and a revenge between the 2 half cars around AW17. Dyson can't get through on the inside, gets passed by Legend. Dark's off the inside of AW17.
Interestingly, Zohan is actually not falling as much as we expected, so I think it might. The crossover point between Inters and Wets is approaching.
Zaki boys getting past left, right.
Dark has got up to P8,
yeah,
which is pretty impressive. No, it's definitely not the crossover point because Dark's caught. Dark's a lot faster than Zohan. And Zohan's almost gone all the way off there. The Legends going to get past, got the overspeeds. Passed by the time he gets
around
to
the outside of Blanchimont, and he gets stopped. Legend now behind his nemesis of the race. Tier 3 champion versus bottom place driver.
Oh, this is Australia 17 made a mistake at the bus stop, which is held up.
Yeah. Now Legend is coming through.
Koa's got 3 seconds at the
Dark sent it on the
source
McLaren. McLaren's off circuit, and now is the Alfa Romeo going to get a run up or a move? Not to make a move, but probably will be able to on the camel straight in the slipstream. McLaren's gaining fast behind him though. Are they going to be 3 wide? Oh, Dark is very aggressively defending, moves to the racing line. Will Real Legend get past finally? Yes, he does, but
he will, but he goes off track.
He has the corner cut.
But he does not
No
get
penalty,
so he's made the move. But Dark is going to go down the inside into the hairpin.
What a battle this
Legend's
is.
gone wide,
never
but he's going to
expected.
get the exit to stay ahead of Mr. 17. JSR Thrasher at the back there, losing it out of the exit in the second, out of the exit in the hairpin. Dark keeps the position, stays in P7. James has got past Mr. Koa, who's got damage from something. Koa's missing an end plate. That is not what you want. Not what you want to see. He's limping home with damage. Not
really risky on the west.
sure what happened there.
I wonder. We'll wait and see. Dark in an Alfa Romeo sandwich right now. Yep. Koa's gonna get passed by airlines soon.
Oh,
and there's misunderstanding. As Koa's tried to go into the pit lane, airlines has tried to get him around the outside. Contact there. And Dark's
gone wide. Legends. Oh,
Thrasher's around in the
background.
So has Legend finally got
Legend
the move
has
in?
not made the move because Dark sends it again. And Legend's gone very wide, but he's actually still alongside. What? Went wrong last time, it's going to be dicey this time. The Legend ended up losing out to Mr. AW17. And it's now 3 wide, almost not quite. Briefly 3 wide, Real Legend sends it back up the inside of Mr. AW17, who can seize the position. Legend's back fighting with Dark in a massive battle between the two drivers.
P6 and 7 as well. It's not any low positions as there's someone off somewhere.
That's Titan.
Oh yeah, he's wide at reverse.
Very, very right. Very, very wide.
Yeah, Thrasher's through on him. Oh, Legend's squarely through Puon. So, AO is then his guys on.
This is a crazy battle between the two drivers.
The top 5 have remained unchanged while this midfield battle has been going on, with the gaps remaining around 2 seconds, 2 to 3 seconds between all of them. Christie's done well to hold on.
Great race actually.
On those worn out, on those nearly double life older inches. As Legend is gaining, looks for the move, forces Dark wide, sells him the dummy at the bus stop. Dark's got 5 seconds.
5 second penalty.
And AW17's around and he's not probably
Legend's got past completely this time. Dark's gonna send it, but there's gonna be contact.
Legend's taken wide.
Legend's gonna get them placed, gonna keep the place. Yeah, Red Titan's tied in the pits, I think.
Okay, so he's... And Dark's got another 3 seconds.
They are not done. They're far from done.
Legend defend the inside. He's going towards the middle. Dark going late, but he can't make it, and I think that might be the end of that. Because Legend could pull away through the middle sector. But we'll see. Crispy gets another 3 seconds, so Hill is the net race leader.
Yeah, even with that 5 seconds removed, that's pretty much set on the win if he can just keep that gap behind him. Zohan is still on those wets and still way behind everyone else.
Thing is, he's
Legend gets a 3 second penalty.
Oh,
on
yes, he does indeed.
Puon somewhere, I think exit of Puon.
Yeah, Dark's actually stuck with him. So
Dark is not far behind. He's still within 6 tenths or so.
He's got good pace in these conditions. As Koa with his new front wing gets past AW17, who also had to box after getting down mid. Jono, he's still got the damage.
He hasn't boxed yet.
Oh wait, I forgot.
Question is, are we going to see any drivers transition onto the wets? Because Zohan's still on those
Oh.
wets and is still losing
Legend
time.
just cut the corner. He's overshot the bus stop and he's just not made it back on track. So that's 5 seconds to him.
Legend's on
What are these
13
two
seconds now. Dark's on 17.
Yeah.
What is this race? Huh?
These two especially, having already crashed once and they're still going after it.
They are. Crazy battle between the two.
Alpha versus Alfa Romeo. And Dark has no battery. Legend has nearly a full pack. There's the difference between the drivers.
That is true. That's surprising as well, because it's hard to use all your battery on this track.
Yeah. I mean,
Like, even
yeah,
Bill, who's been closing in on Crispy for laps after lap after lap, is still over well over 10%. But Dark ran out at the end of...
Zohan's boxed again.
He has?
Yeah. For fresh wets.
He has?
He's really banging on these wets coming
No, I
inside.
don't think he has.
Mine says they're 1 lap old.
Oh, maybe he did then. Oh yeah. He pit on them.
Yeah, because
He
the
put
point I
some
was
new
about
ones
to
on.
make is that he's not gaining anything now, and his wets are going to be so warm by the time it actually comes to the wet period that he's not going to gain anything over anyone else.
They're
And now
good.
he's on fresh wets, but his gap is huge, so I have no idea how it's going to play out. Legend and Dark have lost so much time to airlines in front by battling. And
Honestly, I don't think Legend has. Based on from what I've seen, I don't think Legend has the pace.
Yeah, but they've slowed each other down, and
Zohan
Dark's
has
going
spun.
for it. Dark's gone for it down the inside of the bus stop. Yet again, these two battling. Legend goes to the wide line and gets the switchback beautifully executed. Drag race to turn 1, covers off the half. Is he going to go around the outside? He's going to send it, like he has done on many an occasion, to the inside of turn 1. Legends off wide again. Rejoin ahead, side by side. And for the third time, they're going side by side up by Rouge, and the Haas stays in front. Just about.
Legend
Third
out
or
of
fourth
that.
time, I don't know.
This is a crazy battle that we can see between for just 6th place, which won't even end up being 6th place after penalties because Dark's on 20.
Gone for it, and
Legend's
around.
spun.
That was the first sign of his
VSC.
improvement. Just
Got
whole-
VSC because Zohan's spun without no front wing.
Yeah, so this whole battle, Legend backed out of everything. But there he had enough. He went for it on Dark. But on the flip side, whenever Dark went for it, Legend knew he would and backed out. Dark didn't, turned in as he would, and therefore spun Legend out. So if Legend opens the ticket, we could see a penalty come Dark's way. Who has driven well. He's had good pace for
Yeah, he's
which
just
is
not
rare,
been
but
particularly
not been
clean.
Great.
And he's also using ERS on this formation. On the virtual safety car.
Yeah.
Unconventional.
That's a good way to describe it. Meanwhile, we haven't checked over the lead as much. Crispy's still controlling the race.
Zohan's
Zohan's
Vince's
out.
and he's retired.
So, yeah,
James has got a VS drive-through penalty,
we're back underway,
which he's
and
going to try and
misjudged it.
serve, and he can't because that's not how the game works, as I found out.
Why? Because the VSC's ended, isn't it?
Oh, it's just ended. Okay.
Yeah. So Dark's also got it. He's gonna serve it now. Both misjudging it.
Oh, Dark get a VSC as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AW's gonna be with 3 seconds. First time in the race. 11 left.
James is still going to get ahead of Real Legends. Even after that drive-through penalty, so he'll still get P5.
This shows how much time Legend lost.
But Real top 4, assuming nothing else happens, should keep this gap the same now. And as long as Bill can stay within 3 seconds, he's won this race. But I will say,
Very
Crispy,
heavyweight.
after retiring in qualifying, has put on a very good show in this race. He's
Yeah.
had enough pace to keep Hill behind, who, as you may remember, was over half a second up on every other driver in qualifying. So he's
Yeah.
clearly got pretty good pace, just didn't get to use it in that qualifying session.
You did make
Dark,
it heavy races.
yeah,
So,
I did. Light,
as
heavy.
Legend and James are battling now. Legend's gonna get run in through Blanchimont into the bus stop now.
The Legends found a new driver to fight with in this race. He's goes for
Another Ferrari powered
dummy
car.
into.
Yeah,
Seems
why
to
I
go
add
for a dummy
another
into
Ferrari
Blanchimont,
powered
but...
car.
Oh yeah.
That's first time Ferrari works team this time, and they're both sliding out.
It's been a Ferrari engine battle in total.
Yep, as the Alpha's also Ferrari powered, down the inside goes the Alfa Romeo. He's overcooked it, he's wide as the Ferrari switched back. Meanwhile, Koa and Thrasher are going at it. Koa had a look, half look, and he's backed out of that. Legend looking, pushing the Ferrari up a roof. Gonna get a run now. Camera straight. See what Koa's got. He's also pushing the Red Bull up the hill as Legend gets past James. James fights it. No, he doesn't. He backs out. Koa's long side and going round the outside of the Red Bull. No contact between these
stick,
two.
but only
Technically.
just.
Oh, and he just saved the car, nearly losing it on exit. He got the P7 but had
Yeah,
to
I'm. Oh, James goes wide there. Hairpin. At this point, James will be happy to just let the Legend through and just follow behind him because he's going to get the position anyway. I think Hill's won this race. 3 laps left.
Yeah.
Been a mighty effort from him for this week. For this weekend. Putting on pole by half a second and leading away until the safety car where he's been stuck behind Crispy but kept it consistent.
No penalties.
No penalties at all, and just kept that gap consistent enough to get the first position on those penalties, which brilliant to see, of course.
Oh, as
Airlines is pitted onto the wets.
The wets. So
Interesting from here, he's a bit wide.
So is the rain heavier? Oh, if you go on board, it does look like it might be a bit heavier.
Taking the gamble on the wets.
Or not is the question.
Of course, he's going to lose speed on the straights to be on those on inters because of the treads, or he's using all of his ERS to try and catch up to James and Legend as Zach gets a 3 seconds. He's fighting with Dark. And Dark just shoved him off the track.
Yeah, more questionable defense from the Haas driver. Maybe, yeah, I don't know if Zach put a late nose in there or Dark just didn't see him, but questionable when I was switching through. So, Zaki boy's not going to be happy. He will finish ahead anyway, but he probably wants it on track because he seems to be so much quicker
to see.
the Haas through.
Yeah, Airlines is not catching James and Legend right now, so
let's see, do the leaders box? No, they don't really have a need to. Does Falcon box?
No,
he doesn't.
So has Airlines made a catastrophic mistake, or was that actually the right call?
To be honest,
the race is going to get wetter and wetter, so he might be able to.
Yeah, the rain's definitely heavier now.
Yeah,
It's come very late.
it's yeah, too
Legend's
late.
locked up, Legend's staying out. So everyone's staying out, but can airlines capitalize on the final 2 laps, having taken the gamble?
Real Legend runs
Meanwhile,
wide and goes off at turn 1. That's all the opportunity that James wanted, but he stays behind for now.
Mr. Cohen's pulled out 3 seconds from Thrasher. The P7 would be his.
Bit of damage there, actually, when compared to Hill with the win.
As Dark and Zacky Boy going at it. Indeed, Zacky Boy lost traction. Dark got back fast. Ooh, Falcon sliding through Kuon.
Zach's going back
And he'll still
for a move
in the spring.
around the outside. Going for a move around the outside now. But Doc sends it down the inside, cut the move off.
That was actually a clean move from Doc.
Yeah.
In this
Oh,
race.
Zach has a wobble. He's still got his ERS on.
Oh, and Doc's gone wide. Zacky Boy's down the inside, but cannot make the move.
I think Hill's gonna go for the move on Crispy. Because they're close. Yeah,
1 lap to go. Final lap.
Airlines is catching James again. That gap is closing again as those intermediates become less favourable, but I think it's too little too late for him. He'll still get P5 because of Real Legend penalties, but that's a P4 that he's gambled, and that gamble hasn't really paid off for him because the rain has just come too late to be beneficial.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hill's right on the back of Crispy in this final lap of the race. Half a second in it.
That same half a second between Airlines and James. Can he make it Alfa Romeo 4-5, or would he stay with the Ferrari in the middle? He's gaining, he's got more back. No, he's not got more batteries. I'm both using batteries. Airlines has the slipstream. He's looking for it round the outside. He brakes later. James gives him room, but James stays ahead.
Yeah, Wets.
Co is closing in on this battle. But Airlines does have
Still-
that 3 seconds as well.
Co is showing that he does still have some pace in this race. Legend's going to
and
fall
Zach
down.
and Dark are still going for it. Is that going for a switchback? Oh, what a move! Oh, that's an unbelievable switchback. Absolutely sold Darker. Dobby there. Who gets another 3 seconds. Probably nearing disqualification. 26 seconds of penalties.
That's a substantial amount.
Yes,
Airlines are still all over the back of James.
Oh, okay, yeah, Crispy. Oh wait, we completely missed it because of the battle. Hill has won the race, as you've said. He would. Pretty
Falcon
mundane at the front of the field.
Falcon with a 3rd place in that race. Pretty solid.
Nice podium
With
for him.
just TRL for him.
Thing is, Airlines is done. Oh, and Airlines has tapped the back of James. The rain is definitely heavy right now, but the Interrunners have survived it. Airlines trying to make the move on track. It's pointless because James will be ahead of him anyway unless he crashes into him right now, which he doesn't, and he nearly loses it. Mr. Koa's getting interested, but he's too far away. And
Legends crashing across the line, but not actually crashed. But Legends has lost out to Thrasher by a 1/10 of a second, which is huge.
Who's going to win out between
The margin
Zach
isn't
and Dark on track? Zach Coyle, Dark anyway will fall to the back. Now we wait for Mr. AW17, who yet again cannot finish in the points, unfortunately for him. I say yet again, I don't actually know, but I just assumed that he's had a few retirements. Across the line he comes now, and he's one.
P10. He got P10 from penalties.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Dark, I forgot Dark was that badly penalised.
Got legend with driver of the day. Fortunately for him, didn't get the charge all the way up the field.
There you have it.
Dark, looking at real legends, not happy about that. Dark checklist. Late defensive move, tick. Overtake off track, tick. Rejoin dangerously, tick.
Right,
Take two people out in 10 seconds, tick. Crash into people on the safety car twice, tick. Give me 3 seconds of penalties, tick.
The game does not know how the podium works because it's put Crispy on the top, Falcon second, and Hill third. Even though the results are different.
Who knows?
Well,
Hey, what's happened there? Then?
okay. Yeah.
Bill's been. Hey? How did Bill?
Yeah. No.
Bill's been given a
He's-
20-second penalty.
He won the race. We know that. We've seen that on
Yeah.
the thing. The rest of the top 10 are fine. That was
Yeah.
as it is. It's just yeah, P4 to P10, P11 are fine. Just the top 3. Hill is actually first, Crispy second, Falcon third. That's another Ben Hill win in tier 3. Williams on the top step. McLaren, AlphaTauri round up the podium. Ferrari, James Airlines, Toa in 6th. Couldn't keep up his podium streak. Thrasher in 7th, back in the points. Legend in a poor 8th, our champion. Zach 9th on his debut. AW17 rounding out the top 10. Thank you for joining us for this tier 3 race.